Alright. I really hope that today this isn't going to be a problem. Like it has. Like it has been a few times. I'm gonna monitor it for a bit. Casual gaming's been going okay, Shooter so far I've been lucky to play some really good games. So, I've been a little bit spoiled so far, I think. And that kind of worries me. I worry that when I have to start playing, like, potentially bad games, that it's gonna be a bit more of a struggle. You know, I really don't know if it's my PC. Hold on. I don't know if it's my PC or if it's Twitch or if it's what, but this week OBS has just been funky. So here's what we're gonna do. Hey Roy, thanks for the host. Cuppy Pie, thank you so much for the host as well. I'm gonna basically close out of anything that could potentially be putting any extra resources into my PC. I forgot to start the timer anyway. There. It can tick up a little bit while I do this. Oops. While I do this. Ignore that. Where did it go? There it is. Alright. Again, guys, thank you so much for all the host. No, I'm still using Classic. Is Classic having a problem? Nakurdi and Goldthor, thank you so much for that. The host, one right after another. I don't see any reason to update the studio until I would need any of the specific things that it's capable of doing. I do, however, need to look at getting a better PC. I mean, my PC's decently old at this point. I put a heatsink in it a year or two ago just to get past the fact that it was overheating. But in reality, it's pretty old. So I'd eventually like to get to a point of, it's just, getting a new PC is just something that is way, way down the line for me. You stream big? Go to the right, 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 thank you. Oh, you get out of here. Rip to earn. I'm like watching my OBS like a hawk, but watching it's not going to do anything for me. If it wants to go off, it's going to go off. Yes. Where the heck are the ninjas, guys? And the samurais and all that stuff I was promised. Yes, I am. I bought myself a 3D capture card a long time ago when I did my, when I started doing my Zelda playthroughs. The only thing that I won't be able to do is, the only thing I won't be able to do is Vita games as of right now. Shining Force. The game where you talk to bushes. I'm not checking all these. Well, if I learned anything from Yogurt, it's that I should take a stroll around the outside edges of the map. Wait. Shining Force, more like Shining Farce. Hey, this one looks funny. That is not okay. You do not hide a character in a bush that has a freaking flower in it and be like, yeah, that's how you get the character. That's the least intuitive thing ever for getting a character. And why would he hide in the one bush that looks different? He's a ninja. Well, this game just lost 5 points on its review. Nope, don't you try and save it now, Nakurti. Don't you try. Don't do it, man. Well, now I have to go here. What a new generation wuss you are. No, it really doesn't bother me. I'd say that the only... Oh, okay. So that's why there was, like, Dark Blades and stuff that I got. I mean, I just got a new weapon. I wish... Well... You know what? Before I do that, let's check my stats on my characters. How do I check them? Just talk to them? I'll equip them, I guess. And that'll be how. At Nova. Oops. So, the thing about it is that, I don't mind the fact that stuff's pretty well hidden. That definitely does add to replay value. But when you spend, like, the first portion of the game searching every cabinet, everything, and you gain nothing, it kind of makes you think that you shouldn't do that with everything later on. Hey, Real, how you doing? Alright, let's look at your stats. 46 attack, 14 defense, 5 moves, 17 agility, and 20 HP. Yes. 49 attack, 17 defense, 23 HP, 19 agility, and 17 move. So he's just better in general. I mean, there's a chance that Diane levels and gains a... No. Yes. So there was other ninjas that I could have got that I did not get. Who you leave behind? Alright. So what does that pepper do? Diane, I'm leaving you behind. You got pink hair, and it's cute and stuff, but... Yeah, and how are you doing, Real? Now let's see why everyone uses this guy. That's pretty decent stats already. I want to use that little squid thing just because I think it'd be funny, but now that he's at level 1, I worry that I wouldn't be able to do a whole lot. Well guys, we got Hanzo. That's all that matters, right? Actually, I should have checked to see if I had a better item for him to equip. Not worth using him at this point? Yeah, I figured, because leveling him is going to be next to impossible. You again, Grayson. How unfortunate for you! Ha ha! I must be off to summon Dark Dragon. But don't worry, someone is waiting for you. Ramladoo? Ninja and Dragon are... Ninja and Dragon acquired? What? Okay. How can you, like, tell me to be prepared to meet my death and then just, like, run away? Face tank! It ran? Oh, I probably should have promoted Hanzo, shouldn't I have? Maybe not. Because that already did good damage. Why are they running? So I can't fly over these walls, interesting. You know what, Xylo? You can go and get that stuff. Ah, I see. Video game logic at its finest. Gort! Gort waifu. You can go and get that one first. We're gonna make a ranger strong. It's gonna happen. Why am I still using him? Why am I still using a healer? Maybe I shouldn't stack my characters up. God, she's so strong and so fast. And then she misses, so that's what I get for opening my mouth. Ooh, how much damage? 30? 50? 21. Now, don't miss. This game's a giant troll. Are they considered flying units or something? So Hanzo's already promoted? What the hell? That's why. Well, if I would have known that, I just would have killed that one immediately. I don't really want to use much of her magic. She's got so little. But if I don't, I'm gonna end up getting killed. But only because I'm missing constantly. Can you kill this, Ken? Can you be useful? Huh? Yeah, you did it, Ken. Good job. It's okay. Gort waifu will carry us to victory. I'm not worried. Another halberd. Too bad I already have 2 better spears than that. Please, Lyle. please. Yeah, I'm sure they're super fun in the speedrun. Like, the best thing ever. Do you heal for more now? No, you heal for the same amount. You suck. %, of your equipment. I don't understand what you mean. How do you have 80% equipment to put on her? I was really hoping that I got to attack them while they were clustered. Like, I want to attack them physically, but it's... whatever. Attacking them physically is basically pointless. I don't understand what other equipment I can put on her unless there's a ring that's good to go on her. Oh, Gort Waifu, no. Oh, EXP. I just read it as equipment. I read it like 20 times and still read it as equipment. I haven't actually used this yet, so... like crap. That does really good damage. I just don't like the fact that it's not really AoE anymore. You know? Oh, come on. That double miss, though! Hooray! Oh, we might as well go for it, you know. Oh, he hit something. Yay for us. Leveling her up at this point, too. Like, you get her so late. So, for anyone considering playing Shining Force, healers are bad, do not use them. You're better off buying a whole bunch of healing items and throwing them on your healer instead of actually trying to use their spells. Really? Even still, we're just gonna kill this thing. Goodbye! At least it doesn't seem like these dragons are considered, flying units. I think Gort Waifu's gonna die. Man, he is still having crazy level ups though. Do you have any healing items? You do. Use it on Gort. Yes. Atlas. What's that? Ah, shit. Should have realized those were ranged guys. Yes, because I used the heat axe. As to what ones? I am not familiar with all of the possibilities, no. I do know that the Chaos Blade can be used because I had one earlier. Yeah, just follow the healer around and heal him constantly. I'm starting to think it's a bit too late to experiment. I find it very weird that they don't move at all. Oh, I get it. Blue dragon means ice dragon. Go ahead, Gort. Put your carry diaper on. I don't want to pass this, like, halfway point. Oh, I guess it was another dark weapon that I had that could be used. Hanzo's pretty strong. That's cool. I feel like as soon as I pass this halfway point, that's when these guys are going to start moving, so I'm just going to avoid doing that. Alright, so item. Is that an axe? Looks like an axe. Let's go give it the Gort. What's up, Deformed? Alright. So one of two things is gonna happen. Yeah, let's... Either those guys are gonna start attacking me as soon as this last dragon's dead, or they're going to start attacking me when I cross this line. So I want... Do I want to blaze them? How much HP do they have? 20, 27. Nah, we are going to do this. Uh-oh. That's slightly less damage than I was hoping to do to the Cerberuses. I was hoping to do like 12 to them. Yeah. Rip the waifu. Well, one of many. Hurry up, rip turn order. Yeah, I sleep too much. Hey, I wish, man. I wish sleep wasn't a necessity. The world would be a completely different place, though, if it wasn't. Yeah. What, based on his stream times? I'm helping! Do we want to... Nah, we're gonna attack you, Mr. Priest. Okay. Well. Yeah. We'll just stay here. These guys have a lot of defense, though. Gort smash! It was super effective. Wait, I got another Atlas? No, I don't have Tau anymore. Just gonna be careful. Oh shit! Yeah, you go there. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no! not like I didn't miss anyway. Likely immediately heal that off. Question is, do I want to try and kill all these things? How much is he gonna do here? Probably die. I can take out a bunch of them. Wasn't there... was it Bolt? Or was it Bolt 2? I think it was Bolt 2. I can freeze the guy. Like, how much magic resistance does he have? Well, he shouldn't have any, right? Because no one has magic resistance? I can try and burn him down, but I have my doubts that this is gonna work. What's this do? That's maybe not the best thing to try and do. And this is why you don't use damage gold or items gold or this is why. Well, Rip Ken. Does that put any of them in range to hit my main character? Doesn't seem like it. Not yet. I also have 2 atlases. It's not that big of a deal. Alright. So, rip everyone. Oh, come on, don't kill her. Okay. Do we even have a chance at killing this guy? Do we have a shot? Yeah, especially with that Xylo damage. I mean, look at that shit. How could we not have a chance? Okay. Oh man! Lyle's showing up. No! You know, turn order comes to bite me in the ass yet again. My goal was to put him, or my flying unit up one more space. That way he would be baited and die. I would get off my magic damage, and then I was going to put Grayson in the top right corner and hope that with him doing his magic and things like that, that he'd be okay. And I'd maybe get off 2 attacks with him. Or I could just use my magic and leave, but the boss got to go again. So, there's that. Didn't even get to try that. Oh yeah, absolutely. The worst part about it is that they don't double turn, they don't double turn, they don't double turn, but then they double turn on the moment where it's gonna kill you. Well, now I understand why stuff's probably, or money's probably important for the speedrun. Because you're probably using items a lot, and they probably break a lot, or fissure, or whatever you want to call it. Well, this is going to be fun. You know, if only I knew that those guys were, if I would have seen that happen right away, my main character wouldn't have taken as much damage as he did, and I would have been fine. But that's my fault for not looking. Wow, you guys are cheap. Cheaters. Now I have to fight this whole battle again, right? Oh, really? I don't even have... I get to just fight the boss again? Okay. Well... feel like I got to move more of my characters last time before this happened. Actually, I'm a little worried that Mage Waifu's dead, but she might be okay here. I'm a little afraid to bring you up here, because I'm afraid you're just gonna die, but... Okay, good. Could have definitely attacked my mage there. Oh, Henri. I'm like too afraid to go with him, because he could just get double attacked and then one shot. But Get out of here, you jerk. I am dying. It is in the entry hall of this castle. Return to town, make your final preparations, then take the passage. I don't feel like this would be the last battle right away, but maybe this means that I can't leave after this, so we will actually make preparations. Alright. So, first of all, let's sell the stuff I don't need. What does Hanzo have on him? He's got a Doomblade, okay. I can't even equip the white ring. Well, I can, but the question at this point is, do I want to put the power ring on somebody else, or do I want to keep it on Grayson? I could put it on someone else, and theoretically, since I play like a wimp when it comes to Grayson, I might be better off on someone else. Alright. I don't want to use it. Give. Okay, so. I need to put this on someone that will actually survive. I mean, Mei might be a good choice. She's very tanky, she has a lot of HP. Yeah, you know what? We'll give them all to her. No, I don't really like... That's my least favorite thing about tactics games. Or actually, that's my least favorite thing about any RPG that does it. Is when your main character dies, the fight's over. I hate that. That metal gerb, though. I mean, I can sell this atlas, right? Because I already have one on him. Although I could have probably had another. I guess I could use it on him and I could put strength up on someone else. But I feel like going forward, everyone's just gonna do, like, magic-based attacks, so having more armor on him is pointless. Yeah, and that's one aspect I don't like about Fire Emblem. Especially for those people that claim, like, I play through the game where if my characters die, I don't actually use them. I don't reset. And then you go back and look at the amount of attempts that they have on a mission, it's like 50 because their main character died and it reset the mission. It's like, what's the difference at that point? If you get a reset on the mission because your main character died and your other characters died in fights, you're still doing the same thing I did. No, but every single, like, tactics game, the final boss does massive AoE magic types attacks, so I know that that's what's gonna happen at the end of this. I know that's what's gonna happen. Whatever. I could just sell it. But first of all, let's start stocking up. Yes. I've played enough JRPGs. Yeah, because I've never beaten any JRPGs before playing these ones. Fine. If the final boss of this game does not do any type of magical type attacks, I'll do something to compensate for the fact that I spoke before I figured it out, or I spoke incorrectly. You guys can think of something that I have to do. Rats! I thought we had a deal! Speed? No. Lick a switch cart. I'll tell you what, Real. If you get me a switch, I'll do it. I will totally lick a switch cart for a switch. Why is that a thing, by the way? I sell out. Nakurti, would you lick a switch cart for a switch? Damn it. I'm guessing this is what they do in the speedrun. Stock their characters up with, healing seeds. Oh, Durgan, I wanted you to be so good. I was gonna put the healing cures on Xylo and then, like, hide them somewhere on the map, but I don't know if that's gonna be an option. So Yes! At the point in time that you get him in the game, leveling him up is next to impossible. You have to plan the kills around him doing 1 damage. So it's like, yes, that's bad. They are a bad character in the point in time of promoting them. If you get him slightly earlier, and you can promote him earlier, and then he does slightly more damage to the lower units and can level through that, like, 1 level of being promoted, that's fine. But that's one thing that this game suffers from, is there are a few characters that you get that you just get at bad points in the game. You bet I leveled Donald in Fire Emblem Awakening. Nakurti, I have all of my chapters of Fire Emblem Awakening highlighted. Why don't you go check to see if I used Donald or not? In fact, I beat that entire game with 2 people. And on the hardest setting, no less. I can't wait to play those games again. Like, I miss Fire Emblems. I had so much, like, those challenges were difficult. Am I gonna keep, yeah, I guess I'll keep using her. Yes! I did Lunatic on all the Fates games, too. Subbing Gong? I don't have Gong. You know, I don't know if I want to take the healer in. Did I even put healing items on Lyle? It's taking forever to load, Coldthor. All these characters died. Hey Roy, I actually have every chapter highlighted of my Lunatic Conquest playthrough, if you're interested. I spent weeks... no, if you're gonna watch anything, watch the final fight. The final fight of Lunatic Conquest. Look at how I figured out how to do that fight. I want you all to just take a moment right now to watch that video. And yeah, Coldthor, that's actually pretty cool. I like the concept of having... That's kind of something that I wanted to do. Like, I was talking to Nakurti about, like, a logo for myself. I always wanted to... I thought it would be a really cool idea to have that in, I can't even think right. I thought it'd be cool to have me, like, sitting on a big couch, like, sitting in front of it as maybe, like, a cartoon character, or maybe, like... Chrono Trigger type character, and then have like a whole bunch of RPG characters behind me and stuff like that, like watching me and like rooting me on, and you know, like from my favorite RPGs and stuff. I thought that would be really cool, but that's also something that's really crazy to try and make happen. I'd have to commission somebody to draw something like that. What? I guess it would be more so considered a Dragon Ball Z art style than anything else. Yeah, I know. It was just about whether spending the money on it was worth it at the time and things like that. So if I'm not gonna use him, who am I gonna use instead? We could use Yogurt. I could use Adam. I don't know if he's any good or not. Who else could I sub in that might be good? I could sub him in over Low. Who else would be good to have? Well, I'm bringing her in. No, I don't want the medical herb. You only completed Birthright? Oh man. Conquest is 10 times Birthright. Birthright's another one I beat with 2 people. Conquest in... oh man, it's... Conquest was just rough. Like, people were saying that I cheesed the games. Like, I really cheesed them, but I beat it the only way that I could. I don't know who to take instead of my healer. There's no reason to have the healer if all of my characters have the ability to heal themselves. So who am I going to take instead? I could take him, but he's not really a high level. I don't really know who to take otherwise. How could he need tender loving care when I just got him? Who should I take as my last character, guys? I could bring her back in. I mean, she'll do slightly more damage now that she has... Yeah, you know what, whatever. We'll just bring Diane in. That's right, Nakurdi, you weren't here back when I was doing Fates. You had met me beforehand when I played Breath of Fire 2. Or no, was it Final Fantasy 3? I think it was Breath of Fire 2 when you originally found me, but I don't think you followed back then. And then I did like... Or did I do the Fates games even before I did the Breath of Fire series? I think I might have. I can't remember. Alright. I need to sub back in Diane. Alright, guys. I don't think that... I just don't feel like this could be the final battle. I feel like we're gonna have like 3 more battles, at least. Maybe 4. Now, he said that the stairs were somewhere in the castle, I thought, right? But probably that other castle. But yes, so, speaking of Fates, the way that I completed Conquest, it was before Fates? Okay. Well, there you go, there's your answer. So you missed out on Fates. gonna run into one of these situations again. Yeah? You should, I don't know why. I'm excited because you guys brought it up, and I feel back when I was, streaming it, that people weren't quite as enthusiastic about it. They thought that my, strategies were lame, but you guys might think they're cool. I don't know. Tatsukimi. What am I supposed to do here? Maybe I'm not actually supposed to be here yet. I don't know. Maybe I had to talk to somebody first. No, it's less that I didn't pay attention to the instructions and more that I started talking and now I kind of forget. That wasn't very helpful advice. Now we're getting all futuristic technology. Oh shit. I didn't even see those units. That's not good. Oh god. All the flying units though. Cool. if I just kill them if the fight ends? Putting her here is a bad idea. Maybe I should just let my character sit back. Because these flying units are just gonna destroy me. Oh, rip, I'm already dead. Never mind. I should be dead, but I'm not. I don't even know if this is worth continuing. I feel like it's not. I don't see the point in continuing that fight. I didn't use any items yet. Good morning. Really hoping that worked. Rapunzel. Yeah, I work from about 10 p.m. to about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning normally. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I get to come home a little bit earlier than that. I don't exactly sleep for 8 hours most of the time, so a good way of looking at it is whenever I can find time to stream, I stream. It depends. Sometimes I start immediately after, sometimes I start immediately after work, but most of the time, I try to sleep first, at least for a bit. But this week, Nakurdi lives in Germany, so I've been trying to stream a little bit earlier for him. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. I love BGG stream. Ken, you're kind of pointless at this point. Do I go for that, or do I go for maybe an attempt on killing one of these ones? Well, never mind. Why did I even bother? Why did I even bother? I'm afraid that they're gonna go after Tau. See, that's all you needed to do. That's all you need to do. Alright. I'm putting her up there in hopes that she can absorb a little bit of damage ahead of time, but I don't think this quite puts me in range. No. Damn. I really could have... Killing those guys would have been great for me. Attack again! Damn. Oh, there go those double turns, though, on those chimeras. Rip Hanzo. Well, he's still alive, but I might doubt he'll make it through the rest of the fight. No, I almost need to put her here because... Alright. Do I go for an attempt on a kill? I feel like if I don't move, he's dead. But even if I heal, we're probably still ripped. And I didn't really want to use my healing yet, if I didn't have to. Yeah, he's still dead. I don't even know why I bothered. Alright. Okay. This will take care of 2 of them. Hopefully. I wonder if it'd be better to just try and, like, rush up the center. And take out these Colossus. Alright. As much as I really want to help here, am I going to be able to survive? If I can take out these 2, maybe. Alright. I don't really want to use Ken here. Alright, good. Hanzo's back in fighting shape now. Are you Rip? Lyle, are you Rip? Yes, you are most certainly Rip. Okay, well, not a whole lot I can do about that. Don't miss. You're only gonna do 1 damage if you even hit, so... Oh wow, he did 3! We want to take out this, potentially. But the Chimeras. Let's go with this. Of course. Of course. Alright. Get a crit or something. Kill them both. Oh, come on. I gotta hope. Oh, this isn't gonna kill him. Damn it. And now Tal's in position. Although she should be able to take 1 hit, I would think. But I'll more than likely be wrong. Alright, yeah. Both of you attack Xylo. Oh. Jeez, everyone's just getting 1 shot. Alright. I feel like I need her to stay there. Alright, well, I think I'll survive this. I really wish that was some type of AoE. I really wish it was. Didn't expect to hit anyway. No! Okay, I think she can take a hit. I hope she can take a hit. What's up, Serene? Of course. There we go. Based on the physical damage I've taken most of the time, I figured she could live. I've been taking like 28 points of damage, 30 points of damage, and her defense is actually higher than a lot of my tanks, so I thought she could take a hit. Now he's starting to get some HP. I wonder if I'm gonna even be able to heal my characters after this fight. I could go for Doom again. Should have just attacked. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing all the Shining Force games. You know, we're just gonna play it safe and destroy this thing before it kills another party member. Alright. Now let's look at what I've got going on. So as soon as I step past somewhere, these guys are going to start trying to destroy me. So we don't really want to progress too far forward alone. Court can't quite make it there yet. Please stay away. Attack again. Damn. I did, yes. Oh, it physically attacked. Oh, thank God. Alright, Ken. You're supposed to be somewhat of a tank, right? Oh, jets can only attack physically? Alright, I'm not as worried then. Oh great, this thing, don't miss. Don't miss. Thank you. I want to go up here and do as much damage, but we're gonna play it safe. Short. Damn. These guys hurt. Bye, May. This fight's kicking my ass. Alright, Saran, thanks for stopping by. I think Hans has only gotten an attack level up for me once so far. Alright. I have no idea what these things are gonna do. No idea what they're capable of, but I know they've got decent HP. They could have, like, a crap ton of damage. Or, you know, long-range magic. Oh! It's a... Holy shit, Gort, you are awesome! Until you miss. Then you're less awesome. But still, the fact that he got the move twice, I don't want to use you. You've got 9 MP. Alright, Grayson better be able to go. Well, rip. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. How did Grayson not go beforehand? Alright, now we have to start using items a little bit, I guess. Although, I'm a little worried that I'm not going to have any. If it forces me into another fight. Oops. God damn it. Whatever. Yeah. That's what I get for mashing it. I figured it would focus him first. Is that thing gonna even come up here? I'm not gonna heal her. If she dies, she dies. Other characters are a little bit more important right now. Alright. Interesting, he didn't attack. I expected an attack. Wait, how close is that other one? Close enough. Yeah, sure, you know, I'll get right on that. Yeah, the thing had 65 HP exactly, and we do exactly 65 damage. And, well, now I know that all I had to do is kill that one, which makes me realize that the speedrun strategy is even cheaper than I thought it actually was. Man, speedrunners cheating their way through the game, making the game easy. You had to kill 2 of 3. Still, you can send a flying unit, and if you focus that, you can kill it. Well, there is a lot of flying units in that map, so it's probably not super easy to do, but you can probably bait the flying units if you know the AI. I used all of my healing items there, pretty much. And just barely survived. But we did it. And you know what? The archers, they're not doing significant damage for what they can do. Like, if they were doing in the high 20s, then it would be okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rebuy my healing items. Why do they still have an herb as an option to buy? Now, I can't let her die this time around if I actually want to use those. Maybe I should put one on another character just in case. Like my main character. Because he's gonna live anyway, so I for sure... If he dies, the fight's over. I lost Tal pretty early in that fight, too. She could have done a lot more damage. They better be. if you finish one battle in this game, you have enough to buy seeds for pretty much every single party member. Like, I don't even have enough stuff to spend money on at the end of the game. Unless I just want to fill myself up with items I'm not going to use. Yeah, he died before I got to use any of those too. So did he. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Alright. Do 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 do. Yeah, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't have been able to beat this yesterday before work. Starting to think we might not get under 20 hours though. Why are you vomiting? I might stream later today, depending on when I finish. Alright, so these look like they might spawn enemies. They're tiles that I haven't seen at any other point in time in the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they spawn stuff. These are gonna come up to here and hit me if I try to come up through the center. She'll take like 2 attacks if I do this, probably. I'm not gonna move him up yet. Yeah, she's gonna take 2. I don't even know what I can do with you right now, Ken. Alright, so I don't really want to put her up any further. That kind of sucks, though. I put her up further, I risk her dying. Even though she shouldn't take that much damage. How do I want to do this? How do I want to take these out? I was kind of hoping they'd move a little bit, but they're not going to. Of course, you don't have enough for it anymore. Well, I can use you to heal. Now I can wait and use my flying unit to take those out and play it safe. And not use a lot of MP. Yeah, as long as May doesn't die. Ignore my stomach, if you guys could hear that. They have 28 health. Is he gonna be able to kill one by himself? I can only hope. Do it. Damn. All you need is a couple more. A couple more attack damage, and he's good to go. Interesting, that stuff's moving now. Miss him. Aw. Thought maybe he's a flying unit. No. Ooh. Okay. maybe start moving up a little bit. I would love to try and kill all these guys at once, but... I'm not exactly sure how those are moving. It doesn't make sense to me. I can use Ken to heal people. Can't use any more magic. Great. She's got Blaze, and I can freeze. That's it. I can heal somebody twice. So we'll pull her back for that reasoning, to be able to heal. Up there. Interesting. I put her in a risky situation. Well, do I though? I guess I do. Because that thing can attack her then. I'm gonna play really safe with... Do I just go after this right away? Or do I counter this? I should be able to go before that one dragon goes. Alright, do I... Let's just hope she doesn't miss. Alright, good. Okay. Not quite there. I was hoping he would have the range to make that. Do I go after this one? I feel like killing this dragon's more important. Huh. That's not something I expected to happen. I tried to bring a healer throughout the entire game, basically, but... Alright. Yeah, exactly. Of course I missed. No. But is it because he can just hold 4 items? And doesn't he have pretty good move? Alright, we definitely don't want to send you up yet. Alright, good. He's still not... Alright. You're gonna do some really high-level magic attacks, aren't you, on me? And I have 3 of my guys together. He's gonna do like Bolt 3 or something. Well, rip you two. Demon Blaze. 25. You're dead. Oh, sorry, Diane. I'm afraid to, like, use my main character or anything. He has question mark HP. Well, the game ends if you die. I mean, I don't think he's quite low enough yet. Well, now he would have been. Just hit. Just hit and kill him. We're just playing it safe. Probably using some extra MP that I wouldn't have to, but... Bolt level 2. wonder if I have to kill the side heads first. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. We'll focus on the... Oh. It's up one more. Wow, how much HP does this thing have? Oh shit. I hope they don't get the move right away. Alright. Holy shit! How much HP does this have? So every turn, are you going to spawn these? Yeah, but I... Alright, I need to move up one more. Shit! That's not good. I wanted to use her to use... whatever. If I die, I die. There's nothing I can do about it now. Alright. Could she survive a hit? You would hope. Okay, 95 HP. 95. Will I be able to go again, is the question. Pretty sure I'm gonna be able to be hit by the attack here. By the skeleton. Oh shit, that thing didn't die. Alright. Well, Diane ripped. He's totally gonna die, but whatever. Gives me 1 turn without a skeleton. How far away can she attack them with this? 3 spaces. Alright, well... Do the 51 damage. No! Someone else get to go, please. Someone else get to go before the middle head goes. Learns a boost spell? What's that do? Oh shit. This heals everyone, right? Not just her? I meant to use it a turn earlier, and I attacked with her instead. I could have kept Hanzo alive. Yeah, I know, I messed up. Alright, 1 head down. Hero with the killing blow. Uh-oh. Bye, Grayson. Bye, Grayson. You said that like 50 times. See, that's why we had the name in all caps, because then it really looked like she was yelling. She knows my name! Durgan! Wait, he never did that for me. When does he do that? Thank you. Alright guys, stick around. There will be a raffle. After we review the game though. And then what I might do is cut stream for a bit, set everything up for Saga Frontier, and maybe do a little bit of Saga Frontier today. It really depends on how long it takes me to set up and how much time I have. That final boss fight was pretty epic. It's a dragon a lot of time in tactics games, though. I wonder why. Because dragons are awesome. I just don't like killing dragons. Even when they're evil. Gort, you're our hero! This is what starts Shining Force 2. Oh! He's alive! What do they call you? They call me Grayson! Really? It's like the big reveal. I mean, you can already tell it's him, but it's just like, bam. Oh shit, it's him. Pretty much any means necessary. I'll obviously have to buy the newer stuff. The goal is to kind of like own all the games that I beat at one point or another.